Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would share with you all my favourite affordable drugstore, high street, cheap, whatever you want to call it, skincare products. So without further ado, let's get started. This is going to seem like a really odd one, but I'm going to go with it. So these are the Superdrug Pure Cotton Wool Buds. Now I know what you're thinking, cotton wool buds, really? Really? But these are no ordinary cotton wool buds. Have a look at these, like a dart. So one pointy tip and then this flat tip here, totally flat. Now, I mean, I'm sure that these are great for cleaning your ears, I guess. But these are like the most amazing makeup mistake erasers you could ever hope for. So, you know, anything like smudging under the eye, any bit of mascara that you might have got, you know, trying to get like goop out of the corner of your eye, trying to correct a brow, like between the pointy tip and the flat side, winged liner, perfect. Cleaning up shadow, perfect. Literally, these are like magic. Superdrug. Geniuses. Next up, these simple face wipes. They are so cheap. They're always on like 3 for 2. Literally get everything off. They've got nothing bad in them at all really natural ingredients, really gentle, but they still do get everything off. They've got these beautiful little bubbles on the cloth, which really like exfoliate your skin. They've got lovely vitamins in there, lots of lovely skincare, and they are alcohol free and fine to use on sensitive skin and eyes. So, I mean, what more do you need from a makeup wipe? Garnier micellar water. So I just use the combination and sensitive skin one. I don't really know why. I don't really have sensitive skin, but this is just the one that I tend to reach for. I always get the like giant one, it lasts me forever. Every night after I take my makeup off, either with the wipes or with a makeup remover, I go in with this just to make sure everything is off and it just gets every scrap off. I also use this on a cotton pad first thing in the morning just to sort of refresh and clean my skin after the night, and it just gives me a really nice clean slate to start my day with, and it's just really refreshing, feels lovely, kind of wakes me up as well. So face wash, I always use the Biore, how do you say that? Biore? I mean, it's got the little line which makes me want to say Biore. That's what I'm going to say. Please correct me down below if that is wrong. So this is the Deep Pore Charcoal Cleanser. I feel like I'm on QVC. Yeah, I mean, all I can really say, it says it's great for oily skin. I don't have oily skin, it is oil free, so I guess that's one of the reasons why. But for me, I cannot tell you how clean my skin feels when I use this. I don't always use this because of laziness, but if I do, my skin feels 10 times cleaner than if I just go in with like makeup wipes or makeup remover. If I go in after those with this, it's just like oxygen to the face. I just feel like everything is cleaned and cleaned out, and my pores are completely empty of any filth. It's just lovely on the skin. I like to put it on, I'm sure it says put it onto damp skin. Yes, it does. I don't do that because I don't listen. I like to massage this onto my skin when it's dry and then add some water to make a paste, because I feel like when it's dry you can get a really good lather going, and then wet it to sort of, you know, wash it off. And that just really makes my skin feel so clean, and you can really get a really good lather going, which is really important for me. I need to feel lathered, otherwise I don't feel clean. Next up, this is a Boots Owner. Love it, Boots Own. Tea Tree Witch Hazel Deep Cleansing Facial Scrub. Very similar to the Biore cleanser, that it has got lots of charcoal and lovely things like that in it, and it just feels so cleansing. I use this probably not as often as I should, definitely once a week, but I seem like when I feel I get all really textured around here, and when my foundation starts to look textured and cakey around this area, I know it's time for this bad boy, and I really focus it. I go quite gentle because this is quite a strong scrub, so I go really gentle and I mainly focus it around this area where I get really textured, all along my jawline where I get little bumps and spots, and then like around the perimeter of my face. I kind of avoid this like central area because that's where it's a bit too harsh. But everywhere else around the perimeter of my face, textured areas and like my jawline, this just immediately gets rid of the like texture, the build up, really cleans out all my pores, really like it. And next up is this L'Oreal Pure Clay Detox Mask. This is quite a new buy for me, and I'm about to move on to a lot of L'Oreal products. I do not work for L'Oreal, I don't own the company, I don't have shares in L'Oreal. It's just a coincidence. It's just because I like their skincare. Don't read into it. I've recently purchased this. I think there was like a 3 for 2, judging by the amount of L'Oreal skincare that I've got. And I really didn't have high hopes for this really at all. So this is like, again, a charcoal mask. I seem to be obsessed with charcoal. The smell, I mean, the second I put this on, I feel like I'm at the spa, which I don't get to go to spas. I don't have the time or money. So this really is as close as I get to a spa, and it's just, it feels so luxurious, so smooth and cooling on the skin. I love to put it on when I'm in the bath, you know, feel just really extra. And it just, yeah, it gets everything out. It takes quite a long time to dry, but that is not a problem for me. And it also dries really firm. So like to the point where you can't speak or move your face. But I'm also, you know, everyone enjoys some peace and quiet for a while I'm masking. But yeah, you really notice, you know, when you get all the like dots in the mask from where it's sucking into those pores, I notice a lot of that, and I really feel so clean and smooth after I use this. It has become like my weekly treat. I love it. I feel like it's just as good as a lot of much more expensive masks. So this is the L'Oreal Revitalift serum, and this is a hydrating and smoothing serum. I've really been enjoying it. The only really reason that I picked this one up was because, like I said, there was an offer on. I just use it in the evenings. It's got this nice little fancy dropper, which makes me feel like a scientist. But yeah, it feels so beautiful on the skin. I like to do the whole Instagram like in the evenings, very, very little, but it just, I really do notice a difference to how taut I feel. Sometimes I don't bother even to go in over the top with moisturizer if I'm really lazy, and I don't wake up feeling dry and feeling desperate for, you know, moisturization. But yeah, I think it's really good value. I really feel nice and sort of firmed and lifted and really hydrating. I love this at night before my moisturizer. And then I go in with my Revitalift night cream, and this is just an anti-wrinkle and extra firming night cream. So this goes on over the top of the serum. Really enjoy it. I never wake up feeling dehydrated in my skin. I feel like it lasts the whole night, really does a lot of hard graft overnight while I'm sleeping. You really need a tiny amount. I've had this a very long time. I mean, you're not gonna be able to see it, but there's about half of it left, and it has really lasted me, and again, really good value. And then in the mornings, I use the L'Oreal Wrinkle Expert Day Collagen. And this is so rich. You really, again, need a tiny amount. I don't know why I'm opening them. You know what moisturizer looks like. Just put the lid back on, Charlotte. This is really rich, so you only need a very small amount. It almost feels like moussey. You really use a very small amount, but it's not greasy. It really sinks in. It doesn't mess up with my makeup. I don't feel like I have to wait half an hour to put my makeup on after using this. It's really rich. It really soaks in nicely, and really feel like it really keeps me hydrated throughout the day. How many times can I say really? I like it, I mean. And then finally, for the end of the L'Oreal advert, is the Revitalift eye cream. Again, I've had this a really long time and it barely looks like I've touched it. Again, I don't know why I'm showing you. You can't see it. Yeah, I mean, I had to stop using my Clinique eye cream, which I'm obsessed with, the like laser repair wear one, because expensive. So I decided that like just this month I was going to go a bit more affordable until I can save up some bucks for the mega expensive stuff. I still really stand by that Clinique eye cream. I love it. However, for an affordable option, I really enjoyed this. My eye area feels so hydrated. It's so cooling, luxurious. You only need a small amount, so it will last you a very long time, even though it's only a diddy pot. But yeah, I really enjoy it. No complaints. I have noticed no change when I've, you know, stepped down from using my Clinique. I enjoy this just as much. I am sure the ingredients are not as incredible as the Clinique ones. I know that one in labs is like unbeatable, but I really enjoy this. I haven't noticed my wrinkles suddenly doubling in size or anything. And I feel like it's really hydrating. It really preps my eye area nicely for makeup, really protects, moisturizes and hydrates, and everything really I need for my eye area. And finally, we're going to talk about nipple cream again. This is still my absolute favorite. It lasts so long. This is the Boots own lanolin nipple cream, which I use on my lips. Lanolin is kind of the best ingredient for your lips, and you do not need to go and buy these really expensive lip treatments, lip balms, whatever. All you need is just pure lanolin. Usually it's called nipple cream because it's also really nice for your nipples if you're breastfeeding. I guess this got weird. Yeah, I put this on overnight. It's really amazing. My lips, I am like really mistreat my lips. It's very cold. They get very chapped. I like pick them. I hurt them all the time. They get very, very sore. Put this on. By the morning, they are like healed, not sore anymore. Absolutely all the flakiness, all the dryness, all the like, you know, skin, there's dead skin, is like all like just beautifully healed and soft and luscious and soothed. I really don't think you can get any better lip balm than this, and it's just very, very natural, all natural. There you have it. That is all of my affordable skincare products and favorites at the moment. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, please like and subscribe before you go so I can see you again. Otherwise, take care for now. Bye 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 bye.